The car wash. Is everyone ready to get down and dirty? Asked Coach Mitchell. Won't we actually be getting clean with all these soap bubbles flying around? Asked Meg. Coach Mitchell laughed. Excellent point, Meg. He and his soccer players had gathered that Saturday morning to have a car wash. They were hoping to raise money so they could travel to a tournament in Chicago later in the season. Most of you were here last year when we had our car wash, and you likely remember that it was a bit of a disaster, Coach Mitchell began. Many girls nodded in agreement. Meg scowled. Why? What happened? Asked Beth. One of the players who was new to their team, we were really disorganized. There were so many people washing each car that it was impossible to know what had been scrubbed. A few car owners returned after their car had already dried and asked us to do it over because it looked so bad, Meg explained. They weren't very nice about it either, remembered Mia. There were other issues too, remembered Ashlyn. We forgot to collect money a few times because we all thought that someone else had taken the payment, and the money we did collect was soaking wet. Coach Mitchell cut in. So clearly we need to do things differently this year. I think a division of labor is what will help us avoid a replay of last year's disaster. What does that mean? One of the girls asked. Well, labor means work. So we're going to divide the work into a number of smaller tasks. I think that if everyone can focus on a single job, we will all work faster, better, and more efficiently, explained Coach Mitchell. Meg nodded her head, agreeing with her coach's logic. We are going to split into groups of 3. Group A is going to be in charge of the hoses and rinsing the car off before the soaper is set to work after they finish. Group B is going to soap the front half of the car, one at the front end with her partners doing each side. Group C is going to soap the back half of the car. Group D is going to dry the car with the towels after it's been rinsed. Group E, you are going to be the people who collect the money and go stand on the sidewalk with our signs trying to drum up some business. Here, I drew a diagram to show you what I mean. The girls snickered. Oh no, not another diagram, joked Meg as the girls huddled around the clipboard. This is the diagram. The A's are the people who wet the car with the hoses. The E's are the money and the signs. The D's are the towels. And then this is the car. The girls split into groups of 3, and Coach Mitchell assigned each group a letter. Just at that moment, Meg's dad drove up with his dirty car. The girls scrambled into their positions. Here we go, called Coach. The soccer players washed the car for the next 90 minutes without a break. Finally, the queue of cars disappeared, and the girls got to take a brief break. The division of labor plan is working great, Coach, said Meg. If you think about it, we already do this on the soccer fields, commented Tara. We all know our positions and become really good at them. The same as is happening here at the car wash. I hadn't even thought about that, but you are absolutely right, replied Coach.